Anthem's new Cataclysm mode is a ton of fun, and even if you're not with a group of 4, it is possible to achieve a fairly high score if you remember to pay attention to a few concepts and take advantage of as many secrets as possible. So, how do we get a high score in Echoes of Reality? Well, it all comes down to your multiplier. This starts at 1, and for every trial you complete, it will increase by 1. All points you earn, whether from kills or secrets, get multiplied by this value where it is at the current moment. You see, what many people fail to realize is that the multiplier is always changing. It is directly related to your javelin's current state of reality. Whenever you are in unstable reality and your javelin is at risk, your personal multiplier is doubled. When you're in stable reality, say when you shoot a reality orb or you destroy a crystal, your multiplier is cut in half. Early on in the Cataclysm, it is important to watch your reality meter to ensure you don't put yourself at risk of dying. But after 2 or 3 challenges, this becomes less of a concern as you earn more stability meter. By the 4th challenge, you should rarely need to use the challenge's stability orbs. Not shooting the stability orbs will drastically increase your score, since every enemy you are now defeating will give twice as many points. So, how do you ensure you get a high score and also ensure you and your teammates do not die from being in an unstable reality? Well, it comes down to teamwork and how you progress through the trials. In Echoes of Reality, you are in a race against the clock. So when you do things and how long it takes to do them is of the utmost importance. A coordinated team is extremely helpful in this, but you can still achieve a high score solo as well. You just need to know what to do and have a good route. So let's talk about the trials first. Each trial has the opportunity to earn a large amount of points, but you shouldn't always go for it. The first few trials, Magnus and Brita, should be rushed through. Your multiplier is low and you don't have much stability to outlast the degradation of an unstable reality. Get in, complete the challenge, and get out. Don't worry about trying to balance reality in this first 2 challenges too much. You simply do not have enough stability, and the score multiplier isn't going to be worth the trade-off of dying and losing time. You should, however, defeat the Valkyries at each trial, as they do net quite a few points. The Valkyries must be focused on as they are tanks, so when one shows up, drop everything and take them out. For Magnus, destroy the crystal in under 55 seconds, and for Brita, remove one of the orbs after the crystal has been exposed. How to spawn the rest of the Valkyries is described in the description. Once you head to your 3rd trial, Caster's Forge, you can begin playing with reality to earn more points, as your stability meter will be significantly increased. Keep in mind that there are a ton of secrets in between each of these trials, but you should not do them until your multiplier is as high as it can be for the run, as each secret awards a ton of points, so it's best to wait until those points are increased further with a higher multiplier, as well as increased stability from completing more trials. We'll go over a good route for these in a minute. The exception to this is time runes. If you see one, just grab it, as they can be out of your way a bit and time is more valuable than the points these award. As mentioned, from now on it is best to trigger each Valkyrie in the trials and kill them in unstable reality. If you team focus on them, this should not be an issue. Complete each trial, taking out as many enemies as possible in unstable reality if you are not doing the objective, and be sure to leave any dropped notes of reality for teammates who may need it. Notes are small boosts to reality, and while they are points and should be picked up before leaving an area, they are best left on the ground so that others can grab them when they need a bit more stability during a trial. Work your way through each of the trials with your team, completing them as quickly as possible. In each of the trials following the 3rd, you should never need to shoot the Orb of Stability. Defeat enemies for notes, and if you need a breather, go to a nearby realm of stability to recharge your now very massive stability meter. This will ensure you are always earning maximum points from now on. Once all of the trials are completed, it is time to start completing secrets. There are a few areas that foster a lot of secrets, and the best way to get to them is by using the teleporters to jump around. Your team should each spread out to take an area and complete the secrets as quickly as possible to save time for Vara. Utilize this amazing map from Volk.com to best understand how to tackle your objectives. The map also lays out crystal and bomb locations nicely, and if you have time, you should definitely go for these crystals as they award quite a few points. Someone should head to the Dominion Foothold, 2 teammates to New Dawn, and the last to the Approach. Areas like the Dark Passage and Trials of Might hold a few small secrets, but should be left for last if there is extra time, as the rewards will be far less than the other secrets. Of course, you may have already gotten some of these secrets and you were there for the trial anyway. In the Dominion Foothold, there are 2 major secrets and a time rune, all of which are close to one another. Complete the Shaper Sphere by finding the orbs scattered across the area, with one always being near the encampment. Then find each of the relics to open the door, and finally grab the time rune by the stable reality. Once these are done, head up through the dark passage. Take care of this crystal, trigger this statue, take out the enemies, destroy another crystal, and finally make your way to Vara. If you elected to head to New Dawn, be sure to grab the time rune in Fort Kelrik. A teleporter into Dominion Foothold brings you very close to here. One of you should be going for the Gravit King, as this awards an insane amount of points. You'll need to be quick, but luckily you have a ton of stability now. Find the machine, and trigger all the pressure plates to gain access to the door to the Gravit lair. Don't forget to grab the time rune here as well. If you were the other person to head to New Dawn, immediately head south towards the Shaper Sphere, taking out enemies along your way. On your way out, scan the top of the metal structure for orbs, then fly back up on the other side to find the rest of them. One of the orbs will always be to the east of the sphere, so grab that one last. There are a bunch of enemies here as well, so be sure to take them all out. Finally, for the javelin to head to the approach, do so as quickly as possible, as there is a lot to do. You should already have one of the orbs for the Shaper Sphere in this area after completing the Brittenheim event, but the other 2 should be hidden in nearby structures, mountains, or under the water. Following this, complete both relic puzzles in the area, grab the time rune, kill the enemies, and make your way up to Vara, destroying this crystal on your way. If you've done all of this, your score should easily be quite high, but you may need to sacrifice some crystals or statues based on the time it takes your team to kill Vara. Nonetheless, I hope this helped. Good luck out there, freelancers.